Hi guys, good evening, and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host, Eddie, and in tonight's video, I will be discussing what I thought of the Season 2 premiere of one of our new favorite hit horror shows, AMC's The Terror. The Terror premiered last year, and it proved to be one of the bigger hits of television last year, and a few months after the first season ended, it was immediately renewed for a second season and made a horror anthology series. This most recent season having absolutely nothing to do with the first one. This one follows Japanese American citizens who are about to be interred during World War II into Japanese internment camps, all the while being terrorized by a Japanese malevolent entity. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And the first episode just dropped, and it was a doozy, and there's a lot to talk about. Now, before I begin, of course, this is going to be a spoiler-filled episode review. If you've not seen the Season 2 premiere of the Terror Infamy, don't keep watching or listening to this, as I will be going into spoilers and character details and all that jazz. So you have been warned. That being said, let's jump right into it. Great season opener, very promising. Immediately establishes our core central group of characters. The young Chester, who's caught between being a traditional Japanese citizen and then being a Japanese American. You know, he wants to go to college, he wants to travel, he's in love with a non-Japanese girl, he wants to be a photographer. He's our main character, and it seems like he already has a weird connection to this entity, which seemed to have caused the death of, at least the death of one person already, and then the blindness of some other asshole. And, you know, as usual, the Terror establishes our main storyline, which in this season is going to be the struggles and hardships that Chester, his family, and his friends and neighbors are going to experience at this internment camp in light of the Pearl Harbor attack, which just happened off-screen towards the end of this episode, all while dealing with his own struggles. It seems like he and his girlfriend, or his lady friend, were attempting to come up with their own attempt at an abortion due to an unwanted pregnancy, and the Japanese woman who gave him the herb to give to his lady friend ended up killing herself in the opening scene of this episode, and then her asshole husband ends up going blind, and then his dad's former boss, a guy whose life he saves, loses his job because of his dad saving this guy's life, and then he blames him and then tries to take his car, and of course good old Chester's like, screw that noise, Dad, you shouldn't have to take that, goes back and gets the car. I'm like, is he gonna hotwire this thing? Oh, he's got a copy of his own key. Okay, great. All the while it is establishing a very creepy, very supernatural tone in this first episode alone, just establishing a tone overall as to how this season is going to be and how it's going to go down. You know, it established our characters, our main storyline, while all the while teasing our monster. And I thought to myself, in the opening scene when the woman is walking and she starts like cracking her neck weird and starts walking funny, I thought, is the first character we going to meet the monster? Is that what this is? But it turns out just to be a woman who unfortunately killed herself. And then we have this unnerving but awesome funeral scene when the wind violently blows the coffin and the body out of the coffin, and everybody awkwardly, shockingly tries to put the body back, all the while some of the older Japanese Americans are already starting to speculate it's a bad omen or a bad sign, and that the old spirits have followed them from the homeland. And, you know, it was just very gripping TV, you know, and I'm really excited for what this season is going to bring us. George Takei was a huge highlight as the wisecracking seasoned fisherman, talking about how he was, when he was like 115 pounds, he was named some fishing champion or wrestler or something like that. He was great. Everybody so far is doing a good job, and I'm really curious as to see if this entity is going to be one that just punishes bad people for hurting or inflicting pain upon others, or if it's going to be indiscriminately killing or maiming people as it sees fit, whether it's a good person or a bad person. That's what I'm curious about, because this entity, you know, caused the drunken asshole to lose his sight, and then it killed the ex-boss when he tried to set their boat on fire. So is this thing only going to kill people it deems to be punished, or it sees them as evil, or is it going to start indiscriminately killing people no matter if they're a good person or a bad person? And then is this thing going to retain its one form that we've met so far, the Japanese woman Yuko, whom Chester met in the brothel? Or is it going to be continue to change its form and appearance throughout the season? Because the trailers implied that this thing is a shape-shifting spirit or entity. However, it looks like its main form will be that of a Japanese woman, a young Japanese woman. But that could very well easily change, because other shots from the two trailers show like a corpsey type looking creature or something. So who knows? The season just got started, and I cannot wait for the rest of it. Overall, solid season opener. What did you guys think of it? I want to hear your thoughts and opinions and your feedback down below in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching. The Terror Infamy is now dropping new episodes every Monday night on AMC. Check it out. You don't want to miss it. Be sure to stay tuned and subscribe to this channel for more episode reviews like this one, as I will be posting videos on the regular every Monday night as this show gives us new episodes. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Thanks again for watching, and of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.